I now request Alpana ma'am to welcome Mrs. Rizvi with bouquet. I request Priyadarshini ma'am, Secretary of Alpana, to present to Taryatu ma'am. I request our guests to light ceremonial the lamp to inaugurate the program.
I'm very, very bad with making speeches, so please excuse me for going to be very, very short. And I'll also probably make all kinds of error in taking names and things like that because I just forget names. It's a big, big problem with me. I just don't remember names. Anyway, so a very, very good evening to all of you who are present here. I will begin with Alpana. Alpana, the friend that I know, and the ODC dancer that I know. She's always had a passion which has lived with her, and we have all seen and experienced that passion at very, very close levels. But it's good to have a passion, but to live that passion is difficult. That is what she has done. And then to move it into another direction or to kind of take it towards the constructive direction where you contribute more to the larger society is even tougher. So that's what she has done. She has used her passion, or rather not use is a bad word, but she has in a way fructified her passion in a more constructive manner for the larger good. And that's how Alpana, the organization, was born, and that's how SAMBHAV, the event, was born. Both ultimately is something which I'm sure she's so happy to see and see it flourish over the years. It's almost a journey of 18, 20 years. It's not so easy, especially to run an NGO for the disabled friends of ours. It's very, very tough to work with them, to be able to mainstream them, to be able to get them to do things which all of us want to do, which all of us cherish doing, is not an easy thing. And I'm so happy to be with all of you and to be able to share these few moments in which I can experience the joy that they are feeling, doing the things that they are doing. And I'm really, really honored to be part of this journey. I wish Alpana, my friend, Alpana, the organization, and Alpana, the annual event which you do, all the very, very best in times to come. Let this organization flourish. Let it bring more cheer and more joy to all the friends, my young friends who are all here. And thank you all of you, my little friends here. It's so wonderful to be with you. Thank you for giving me a good evening. And thank you to all of you who are here. Thanks a lot. Take care.
Now is the time to release our souvenir. So I request DC Nayak sir, Mrs. Sanjita Nayak, member of Alpana, Mrs. Saubhagya Lakshmi Rat, executive member of Alpana, and Mrs. Savita Sahu, treasurer of Alpana, to escort the guests to the stage for souvenir release. we will now begin with the music performances of the evening. Our talented Divyang musicians of Alpana will present variety of music items. At the beginning, Pallavi, Pooja, Tanmay and Yash will accompany them on percussion. The next presentation will be Rhythm on Tabla. Khushi Sagar and Gautam Kumar will present Uthan, Kaida, Palta, Tihai and Tukra on Tabla. Then Shravanjeet will be combo and tabla on hit musical track Rote Hue Aate Hain Sab from the film Muqaddar Ka Sikandar. The music performances will end with Abhishek, Tanisha and Kirti playing two songs, Hai Apna Dil To Awara and Dil Deke Dekho on keyboard. Gautam, Shravanjeet, Kushagra, Tanmay and Yash will accompany them on percussion.
छोड़ो कल की बातें, कल की बात पुरानी, नए दौर के लिखेंगे मिलकर नई कहानी। हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी, हम हिंदुस्तानी। छोड़ो कल की बातें, कल की बात पुरानी, नए दौर के लिखेंगे
As this time, unfortunately, we have done it in a little low scale. Nonetheless, the spirit is still very high, as you would have seen from the participants. So I take this opportunity in thanking all the participants for their spirit and performance. And we are particularly grateful to Mr. and Mrs. Rizvi, who could spare some time on a weekend. Generally, weekend is meant for something else, for other kind of enjoyment, but they could still spare for some time for us, and that shows how much they love these young special children. And I'm hope you will continue to bless them in the years to come. And we're also thankful to the parents who have nurtured their children and have helped us as and when we have wanted their presence, and their performance has been superlative. And thank you, parents, for giving us that support. I'll be failing in my duties if I don't thank the IIC management, without whose help this program would not have been possible. And those of our friends who are abroad and are perhaps will be watching the program shortly, I also thank them for spending their time and some of their active participation in our program. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We look forward to your support for the next year also. And thank you and good night.